Hello, today I'm going to be taking you on a guided tour of our PARTA website. So on the homepage here, you see several services we offer, talking about bus transportations, the dial-a-ride services, and the ADA approved shuttle for students with disabilities or mobility issues. About our PARTA shuttling is that we provide fixed route, door-to-door, and ADA paratransit services to the residents of Portage County. Talk about a little bit more of the services we do. Here are some student testimonials we have, talking about students who rely on our services daily when they do not have a car or the finances to be able to afford them at the moment. The other various ways they use our services. In addition, there is a live chat. You can chat with the dispatch office if you're in an area where you cannot talk on your phone or have a voice sort of impediment or speech impediment. You can simply just chat with us and we'll respond right back versus calling the dispatch office and waiting on hold for long periods of time. We have a way you can log in. This is primarily for students with free ADA disability access through Kent State versus rather than paying for the shuttles that go downtown. They can access that. To report a lost item, you can go under this page, fill out your name, email, and the subject of what it is you lost, then a message about what shuttle, where and when. And it goes right to us. And that will go right to our office and we'll reach back out to you using the email provided. On our shuttle fleet, the PARTA office talks about the different services once again, and our mission, just essentially our kind of executive summary mission statement. Seeing this button here looming on the whole site, talking about book a ride, we'll get to that in just a second. The contact page. So also we have our phone number listed on the site. You can always call us, 24/7 dispatch office, in addition to this chat I showed you earlier. So if we go to book a ride, you can go ahead and purchase the bus ticket or an ADA shuttle. Let's go ahead and start with the bus ticket. Say we want to go on Monday, and we'll do 11 a.m. We'll do just a single ride actually. Let's go next. We'll type in your full name. Additionally, you'll type in your payment options. You go type in information about where we're going, stuff like that. So go back to the home page. In addition, I'm going to show you the prototypes of our website. So right here under the video help PDF, I have our first prototype, which talks again, kind of like I just mentioned, the lost item sort of resource. The prototype 5, which talks about once the booking is finished. So had I gone ahead and submitted that booking on the previous website, this is what the screen will look like. You'll get an email confirmation with your receipt as well as live tracking and maps. On the 6th prototype, the dispatcher, which is, again, this is fully on the back end. None of the students obviously have access to any of these sort of services at all. This is how the dispatcher can assign routes to certain drivers. There's obviously the routes they follow on a day-to-day basis, in addition to the ones that are specifically requested, from the app or students with ADA accessibility services. There's the open option for video calls and drivers. Dispatcher needs direct communication. Again, this eliminates any sort of need to physically dial a phone while operating the shuttles, since safety is a big priority. You'll go into the apps and you can directly connect the bus driver to the dispatcher. And finally, we have the maintenance log on the last prototype. Obviously, with this many vehicles to maintain, it's good to keep track of all of them. So we have this kind of updates in real-time log whenever a shuttle develops an issue. You can rate its priority. For example, some with higher issues with check engine light on and battery replacements, or much more significant issues rather than a medium issue that could be AC not blowing cold air, or a interior light could be out. So this kind of flags how important the repair is, in addition to helping track parts. Obviously, our office might not have all the parts in stock right at the moment, but it helps us keep track. In addition to which parts go to which vehicle, So if one vehicle is costing so much money, we might consider scrapping it or not having it in our fleet anymore. Keep track of all these previous service records in the event of ever selling a vehicle, or troubleshooting problems which have done with other vehicles. So again, this kind of wraps up our entirety of our site. Again, there's much more on here that just kind of talks about, again, like I said, the booking ride, the reporting lost item, contacting, and all this goes hand in hand with our mobile app. All this to provide users with a seamless experience on the PARTA site. Thank you.